Stockpile Hobbies.
Welcome back to Stockpile Hobbies, everyone, with another edition of a slot car of the week.
Yep.
Before we get into that, though, I want to talk to you, Enzo. I want to ask you about the 3 chrome cars we have here.
Yes.
Which one do you want to paint?
It will probably be this one.
The Porsche 908?
Yep.
Why this one?
Because it's pretty dirty a little bit.
It's not dirty. It's actually worn off on the side. Yeah, it looks like this one was heavily used.
Yes.
So you want to make this one of the blue and orange cars?
Yep.
Okay. See, I'd rather just paint them all, I think, buddy. I don't see why we should save them. They're not immaculate. They got some wear on them. I know some people out there like to see everything stay original. The Corvette one's pretty nice, but, I mean,
it's not really
pink stripes.
Not really that, like, it has been used a lot, stuff. They're just, like, dirt on it. Yeah.
So we're going to paint all 3, Enzo. We are going to continue with that, but I'm making an addition to the Porsches. Since we have 2 Porsches in the group, 1 Corvette, how about we add the Porsche 911 to it? Okay. And we'll also make it this week's slot car of the week. So we will review the car this week, get a baseline for it, do just a little bit of oiling. This car already has new tires.
Yes, I just saw that.
Yes, we did these tires before because all of these cars were bad tires when I got them. This was before slot car of the week. It could use some shoe cleaning. Yeah. I don't have any more lifelike shoes. I have to get some, but we will definitely try and clean these off, and I think we give it a good oiling. But let's run it as is. Let's get on the dyno, and then after this video, we'll begin the painting. This will be the first car.
Okay.
And then we'll move on to the chrome fleet. So at about 9 volts, the car is running very good. 0.16 amps running on the leading edge of the dyno roller. It should be a pretty fast car. Let's check out how well it does. Now with that out of the way, you ready, Enzo?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and warm it up. Stop. Sounds angry. Okay, I'm going to stage you. Go ahead and reset, and you are ready to go. Watch your tree. Whoa! It is a fast car. 1.042 seconds. I believe our fastest car is 0.8 seconds. All right, and the test, sending it home. I'm sorry. What was your reaction? 0.100. That's a really good reaction.
I
so,
know.
wow.
Like, if you have, like, a nut on the clock, that means you get, like, the highest record.
Yes, the smaller that number, the better it is.
Woo!
All right, and does it go back? Oh, it got all the way down. All right, here I go.
All right.
Oh, I red lighted. I did it also in about the same time, 1.017, and I was 0.031 seconds too quick. We did some practice laps here. It is a driver car. You really got to work the trigger through fast areas and slow areas with this car. Maybe cleaning the shoes will help, but Enzo, you are free to start. There's one trouble area over here. It will dislot, so I'm just standing over here to help it if it does. Not bad, Enzo. A little bit of the mud. So you did it in 20.18 seconds with a reaction of 0.710. All right, I'll give it a shot now. Ooh, not bad. 11.12 seconds. And a reaction of 0.391. That's excellent. Yeah, it's a fun car to race. You really got to work the trigger on it, get it on the track. It's got a couple mud spots where it's having some troubles. But let's see if we can clean the shoes, Enzo. I'll hit it with some oil, and we'll try it again.
Okay.
So I'm not going to take the whole car down to get to the cam, but I am going to clean the shoes here. And to do that, I have some 320 sandpaper. I'm going to hold the spring, make sure nothing comes loose or pops out on us as we sand it clean. Okay, so I cleaned up the shoes pretty good. There is some light indentations there. I don't have new Lifelike shoes. We do have to order some of those. I just forgot to get them. I just ordered a bunch of tires and shoes and things for all the other cars. I forgot to do these, but I'm going to put a drop of oil in there on top of the motor there, bushing, and hit it on the back right behind the pinion. That's really close. That pinion's like butted right there, but hit it with a drop anyways. Maybe some of it will sneak in there between the plastic. Alright, Enzo. Let's see if this makes any difference.
I hope it makes totally not.
Alright, you ready, Enzo?
Yeah.
I think I just broke the record. The car did it in 0.828 seconds, Enzo. I think it might be faster than the Ferrari Enzo. And I cut a great light. Thank you, Enzo. 0.041 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah, that was pretty quick. Let's see if it makes a good time on the racetrack now. Go for it, Enzo. Don't be afraid to give a little more gas, okay?
Okay.
Oh, you had an amazing lap going, buddy.
I
All right, Enzo, this is your last chance.
know. Okay.
Here you go. All right, did a little bit better. You did it in 17.42 seconds with a reaction of 0.632. Enzo's telling me I gotta give it some trigger action to get it through the
Yeah,
bridge now.
but that's how I did it when you saw me like.
Yeah,
doing
it wipes out now. It's too quick to go through the bridge.
Yeah.
Let her rip, Tater Chip. Me off. I don't know if we're going to use this car, Enzo. I can't get it through the track now. It keeps dying in that spot.
Yes.
Oh, we got it.
Finally, after 10 years.
Yeah, it was about 30 takes there. We're taking this number. 11.87 seconds.
Boom.
With my reaction of 0.580. That was about literally 11 attempts to get it through.
I feel like it.
And
now we have to do all that reflashes. Great.
I'm worried about making this a race car now if it's not going to be able to get through that turn down there. Other cars sometimes have troubles there, sometimes not. It's weird. And maybe it's just this chassis. Maybe it's the shoes.
Maybe a chassis or
But yeah, it put it in a pretty good time there. I mean, it was good to get it through the curve. It did an amazing job on the drag race strip. Maybe this is the drag race car for the team to go against the dragster. You know, instead of running it on the racetrack here, it's a drag car. We make it. And it's pretty quick on that drag strip. I bet it has the fastest record. Yeah. So let's take a look at the charts and see how well this car did. And taking a look at our racetrack times, the Porsche 911 came in 5th place with a time of 11.87 seconds. Yeah, it had a lot of difficulty just getting it around the track consistently. I don't know. I think it is probably shoe related. but a lot of the other cars don't have the same problems this one had on the racetrack. But the drag strip is a different story. On the drag strip, in a straight line, the Porsche 911 is the fastest car so far we've taken down the strip. It did it in 0.828 seconds, beating out the Ferrari Enzos. That is just amazing. So, looks like there's still some room for other cars to come in and be fastest on the drag strip. I didn't think anything would get much faster than that Ferrari Enzo. That car could also probably use a tune-up. It's crashed a couple times, and it could probably need to be refreshed a little bit. It might not be as fast as it was. There's also probably ways to make that car even faster. I'm sure of it. I think Enzo and I just had a frustrating 20 minutes with this car on the racetrack.
Yes.
It is very temperamental. The shoes are absolutely just filthy again.
Yep.
It has a hard time getting around the racetrack for some spots. I think it's obviously shoe related. The track's really dirty. I really got to clean the track over there, but it's having consistent problems with the turn right here, going around. And we were going to do a race, but when I brought the car over to my side of the track, it was having all types of problems being in the other lane. And I didn't want to switch Enzo over to the other lanes. He's used to comfortable to the one side. So, Enzo, we are going to do a drag race off.
Oh.
You want to drive this super fast Porsche down the drag strip, or do you want to pick your own car? Here's a super fast Porsche. So, now it's up to me. What car do I race against you in?
How about one of the Stockpile Hobbies?
You can pick any one of those four.
I think you should go with probably
IROC.
the IROC.
Okay, you are in the red Porsche. I am in the IROC Camaro. Let's go.
Alright.
Watch your treat. Oh! All right, hang on. Enzo did it in 0.886 seconds, and I did it in 1.078. Our reaction times were 0.167 for Enzo, 0.130 for me. So, what do you think of the lifelike Porsche car? Would you use it on the racetrack?
No.
I wouldn't either. It's too temperamental. We even had a problem with the drag strip on one of the takes there. It was just spinning the gear. I thought it may have stripped out, but it didn't. Would you use it on the drag strip?
Yes.
Yes, I would agree. So Enzo, what do you think? Should we paint this car? Should we make it part of the race team, even though it's really only good for the drag strip?
Yes.
All right. Well, I think we're going to do that. I think this will be the dragster car of the new team.
Okay.
So we'll have to figure out a paint job for this. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Please give us a thumbs up if you're enjoying the content. And look forward to more customizing coming up with the Porsche 911 and eventually the chrome cars here. So we'll have to wait till next week to see what car Enzo selects to be the next team member of the new race team. And before then, we're going to try and get this guy painted up in the new paint scheme.